Hey guys, what's up? It's range report time. I need to get used to that thing. It's range report time, let's do this thing. Okay, so today we were able to work on a couple different things that I think is really cool, and it's a Friday. We got out a little early, because Saturday I'm doing some stuff that I can't come out here. So I was able to get out here Friday, the 16th, and check some stuff out and work on some things. First off, I've got to say, I'm in love with this pistol. I don't know what it is about this gun. I think it's partially the looks, the lines, the curves. If I knew how to make stickers, I'd make stickers for y'all. This gun is so fun. Shooting, especially shooting 165 grain subs, it is stupid quiet. You put a little blade of material in that suppressor, this thing is stupid quiet. I can't say much more about it. It's just crazy. Swamp Fox is doing his job. The Justice, the Omega 9K, a beautiful 9mm can. Beautiful, especially for this kind of stuff. It's still a little warm because I just got done shooting it. I put grease instead of oil on the piston itself, on the booster assembly. Beautiful. It ran great. It's still lubricated. It's still fine. I'm gonna do that a little bit more. And by doing it more means maybe keeping a little bit of grease with me, because it's just working just fine. It's beautiful. It's working. It's high temp grease. Yeah, I'm not using oil anymore, and it's not as spitty in my face, but it is getting a bunch of junk back on here on the lens. That's okay. But this guy shot really well today. We just did a couple little things, but he shot super well with the 147s and the 165s. Put that feller away. Something else we worked on. Two things we mainly worked on, okay? One thing, I'll get to it. This is from, I'm gonna forget it. TACCOM. This is from TACCOM. This is a magnetically delayed recoil system from TACCOM for 9mm, right? It does have a magnet in there, right? Unless that was put on wrong, that would make sense. Nope. This is a magnetically delayed blowback system from TACCOM, okay? And it is very interesting. I don't know what I think about it yet. I didn't modify this in any way, shape, or form. And it had some very interesting results. I don't know if I'll be able to show those clips on here, or if that'll be on Patreon or whatever. It'll probably be on Patreon, at least pieces and parts of it. Interesting stuff. I gotta call the company and see what's going on with that. But this is an interesting, awesome concept to magnetically delay the blowback of a 9mm AR. I'm gonna leave it at that. It kind of works. It's hard to tell, but anyway, we're gonna move on. This is just range report. This is not going over every detail of everything that happened. We're just kind of giving you an overview. The other thing we were able to work on was this feller, the Sandman S. This suppressor, I won it. I placed 4th back in the tactical games in Texas earlier this year, and this guy was pending, or not pending. He was sitting in jail for most of that time, and he finally came in this week. I was able to go pick it up and brought it out today and shot it. So beautiful thing about this guy is he's almost like the Hunter Town Arms can that I have as far as like size, but he works so much better. Honestly, he works way better. The end of it is open, right? So you can put in like a 5.56 end cap, which is pretty cool. So that, you know, it's not just a one can to do it all. No, you can kind of tune it a little bit, right? So I have a flash hider 5.56 end cap. I have the e-brake, right, which this is used to disperse all that extra gas and everything at the end. Kind of works as a brake. From what they say, from what I've heard them say, like if you have Magnum calibers, that you'll really be able to feel the difference. I'm not feeling so much a difference as far as it being a brake, but as far as it dispersing that noise and stuff and just kind of lowering the pressures a little bit at the end of the shot, I think I can pick up on that. Maybe it's subconscious, but I don't know. But we were able to shoot this guy today. Shot it on the 11.5 Disser rifle, or pistol, 11.5. I love this gun. Really wish it had better accuracy, but it did its job. It did fine. And then we shot it on my Papin 92, right? This is not timed right now. This is kind of whatever, because it's just a placeholder until I get shims and stuff. But this guy actually ran pretty well. Suppressed with the K&S Precision adjustable gas piston, this guy's actually shot pretty good. It's a little loud, I will say that. Even with the e-brake, it's a little loud to the ears, straight up. Yeah, you probably should wear some ear pro. It's gonna sting a little bit. It's a little spicy, but overall, like toning down that noise and everything, spot on. did really, really well. We also shot it on this fella here, which I haven't really talked about this. I'm still working out all the bugs. This is not a sugar weasel. This is my version of things. So it's an interesting little setup that I'm running, and I have a what you want to call, this fills a very specific niche, whatever. And so I'm playing around with it, and until I get it all set up and tuned out the way that I want it to, then we'll just wait and do the video then. But right now, we just talk about it a little bit and show it here and there. But it does mount to this guy. Makes it a little bit long, but in subsonic, oh my word, this thing is quiet, right? In supersonics, it's not as bad as the AK, right? But it's still a little spicy, just a little bit. Just a little bit, it's not bad. But that's that gun. That's a fun little gun. And that's pretty much it. We did a little bit of work with the 308. We sighted it in a little bit, shot a video for somebody else for that, and that's working fine. We did compare these two in that video, the Yankee Hill Turbo K. Turbo K, yes, and the Sandman. Sandman's gonna have more volume. It's shocking that this little guy has like 3 baffles, right? The Turbo K has like 3 baffles. 3 or 4, there's really not much going on. Well, there's a lot going on. It's not just baffles. It's the design, the distance, all the different science. Y'all did, Yankee Hill, y'all did a good job on this can, I gotta tell you. But I will say that with the Sandman, with the 5.56 end cap, this guy is, I don't want to say, it's hard to put it on to say which one is better. This guy, for being as short as he is, right? When you stack them up next to each other, even with this guy off, take off the e-brake so I'm not giving you false information there, right? So he is smaller by like a full inch or whatever, an inch and a quarter, an inch at least. Definitely smaller, right? But this guy, and he does very well. So comparatively, it's just gonna take probably somebody else coming out here who's completely unbiased, doesn't really give a care, and can just hear the difference. But I want to say the Sandman S has a quieter, lower tone, whereas the K is a little bit louder and a little bit higher tone compared to themselves, right? When you compare this to some other suppressors that I got, no, this is pretty much the same as them. But those cans are still shorter than the Sandman S, about the same size, maybe a hair longer than this guy. Anyway, that's getting off on a little tangent there, but that's what we worked on today. That was pretty fun. I'm kind of tired a little bit. I need to get back and clean some stuff up, and I got some chores I got to do. So if you have any questions about anything you saw here, anything that's going on, we're still working primarily on some 9mm stuff, the PCCs. I've got an awesome idea in my mind, and I'm trying to get the pieces before some stuff happens so that I can build this thing. But kind of an AR-ish kind of MP5 thing, whatever. Kind of depends on how well this guy works. But right now, this thing is kind of interesting, so we're going to leave it at that. Y'all be good, you be safe. I appreciate you watching, subscribing, and everything. If you do like this stuff, then hang around to the end of the video, and I'll tell you more about it. All right, y'all take care. Hopefully, we'll catch you on the next video. Y'all be good, you be safe. I can't remember which order I'm supposed to put that in, but I just said everything. So y'all take care. Okay, anyway, sorry, that was kind of weird. What were we going to talk about? Oh, yeah, if you do like this channel, I do appreciate y'all. Liking the videos is one thing. Commenting is awesome because it lets me like get feedback from y'all, right? Y'all actually give me some awesome ideas for videos and things, and I really appreciate that. Half of the battle of all this is trying to figure out what to shoot, right? What video do people actually want to see? So that kind of stuff is very helpful. Subscribing is big. It just kind of helps me see, you know, the people actually enjoy the stuff that's going on. If you really want to support the channel, right, meaning you don't want my wife to get so mad at me that she cuts me off and now I can't buy any more stuff and ammo and whatever. If you want to help me to be able to continue to do this stuff, right, Patreon's a good way to do it, okay? Right now, I'm working on trying to figure out some prize things for y'all. I've tried to give away some stuff on there, and people just, frankly, they didn't get it. They didn't claim their prizes, so I didn't know what to do with it. Anyway, the Patreon's a good place to go if you really want to directly support me. That goes directly into all this stuff, or this stuff, right? If you like merch that I've got some shirts, I got some hats, I got some mugs. I think there's some stickers, some other different things like that. That stuff is a direct way to say, hey, cool, I'm not going to subscribe to anything. I'm not going to put myself on a month-to-month deal. I'm just going to buy something and get something. Well, there you go. I try not to have the markup so high that nobody wants to buy it, but I try to make it good stuff, and that's why I sport my own wares sometimes. Anyway, guys, I appreciate it. I really, really do. Y'all be good to be safe. Thank you for your support. And y'all Patreons that are out there, there's like 8 of you, I think. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are the bee's knees. All right, y'all be good. Catch you on the next video.